the blur tool in Photoshop. This just allows you to paint blur effects on specific areas of an image. And it's basically just like a brush tip that you can paint blur. So you can hold Control, Alt, and right click at the same time and move left and right to control the size of it, up and down to control the hardness. And then all you do, literally, you just paint. You just click and do little circles or drag, and it blurs the image. You can use this to create motion effects, add depth of field, and do all types of other effects with it. But that's basically what it does. You just blur. Exactly what it's called, the blur tool. So let's go over the options up here. Just like every other tool, we got the presets. Then we got the brush preset picker. And this is where you can control the size, the hardness. You can also set the brush angle and roundness with this here. This is for the angle, and then this is for the roundness. You can also search saved brushes. It's got a bunch of your last used brushes or tools right here. And then it's got whatever brushes you have saved. You can come and pick from them. Usually you're just going to use a soft round or a hard round brush. This just changes the size of the thumbnail preview. And then up here we got some more settings. You can add a new brush preset, new brush group. You can rename it, delete it. Choose what to show if you show the brush name, brush stroke, and brush tip in the thumbnail preview right here. You got additional preset info, search bar, and recent brushes. You can also append to default brushes, import or export, get more brushes, convert legacy tool presets, and then add the legacy brushes. I recommend everybody get the legacy brushes. There's a lot of useful ones in there. Then after that, we got the brush settings. All this does is just open the brush settings panel. You can get to it by just clicking over here also. And I broke this completely down in my regular brush tool video. So if you want to learn about this, watch that video. I'll add a link in the description for you. But this is more for if you're actually drawing with the brush. You really don't have to worry about this too much when you're just using a blur. After that, we got blend modes. This doesn't have every blend mode, but you got the main ones like darken. It'll just show you the difference. If I blurred it up, you can see the dark comes out a little more. If I do lighten, you can see the light stuff comes out a little more. Usually you're just going to keep it on normal. After that, we got strength. Obviously, this is just how much blur occurs. If I use 5 right here, and bring it back to 100, you can see a major difference. It's just the amount of blur. After that, then we got the brush angle right here. You can change it. You're probably never going to change that. Then sample all layers. You'd click this if you have multiple layers showing and you want to blur multiple layers at the same time. Say you had an image with the brush stroke on it. If you didn't have this clicked, it would only blur one of those layers. It wouldn't blur them together. And last but not least, we got pen pressure for size. This just means if you have a Wacom tablet or another brand, the harder you press, the bigger the brush tip's going to be. The lighter you press, the smaller it's going to be. And that's the blur tool, everybody. If you got any questions, make sure to put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.